Hi students, welcome to this course, PLC Automation, an introduction to programmable logic controller. I am Professor Yang. PLC installation, troubleshooting, and maintenance. Check. The keywords. Inspect the packing boxes. Take a picture of them. Inventory. The packing list. Discrepancy. The packing list. Purchase order. And part received. When you receive the PLC system from the manufacturer, inspect the packing boxes for any obvious damage. If the boxes are damaged, take a picture of them before opening, in case the parts inside the package are also damaged. Inventory the parts and the manuals received against the packing list provided. Record any discrepancies between the packing list, purchase order, and the parts received. If equipment is damaged, broken, or missing, the supplier should be notified. Number 2, testing. The keywords. As is, a simulator is hooked up to, have been run. Testing may be accomplished in any down of 3 modes. The PLC can be tested as is without attaching any wiring to the I/O modules. It may be tested with a simulator, or it may be tested after it is hooked up to the system it is to operate. A review of the documentation will assure that all necessary tests have been run. Number 3, first method. The keywords. No wiring attached to it. Electrical jumpers. Indicating lights. The supplier. When the PLC is tested with no wiring attached to it, electrical jumpers must be used to energize the inputs. A jumper is moved around from input to input to check for correct operation. Output operations, which then are programmed energized, are indicated by the operation of the corresponding indicating lights on the output modules. If equipment is damaged, broken, or missing, the supplier should be notified. Number 4, second method. The keywords. Simulator, jumper wires, switch, indicating lights. The test method, which uses a simulator, is performed similarly to the first method. The jumper wires, however, are not necessary. A switch is attached for each input, and the indicating lights are attached for each output. Number 5, third method. The keyword. The factory operational system. The force mode. Proper operation. Turning input and outputs on and off from the keyboard. the monitor mode. Observe the later program operation on PLC screen. The method is to control the PLC with the factory operational system it is to control. The force mode is often used to test the PLC for proper operations for any of these three test methods. The force mode requires turning inputs and outputs on and off from the keyboard. All testing should be performed in the monitor mode. In this mode, you can observe the later program operation on PLC screen, which gives a better view of the PLC internal operation. A complete test of the PLC system and the CPU involved checking every function, not just for the ones to be used in the immediate process application. Each input and output should be checked. Electrical connecting, grounding, and suppression. Keywords. Plug in the line cord for the CPU, the input and output modules, the key switch or master switch, ribbon cables, not too twisted or pulled, peripheral devices such as printers, disk drives, and tape drives, electrical grounding, solenoid, starter coil, and motor, electrical disturbance, shielded interconnecting cable, safety shutdown. Once you have installed all the parts, you plug in the line cord for the CPU. Check the CPU for proper operation as you turn the key switch or master switch from position to position. Check to see that all operation pilot lights come on at the proper time. The input and output modules are next connected to the CPU with the proper cables. Care must be taken that the connecting ribbon cables are not too twisted or pulled during installation. The power should be off for this procedure. Peripheral devices such as printer, disk drives, and tape drives may now be interconnected to the system by means of their cables. Proper electrical grounding of the wiring of the equipment and the cabinets is essential for personnel safety and to assure proper equipment operation. A typical wiring scheme for grounding is shown in Figure 27.1. Electrical disturbance from devices outside the PLC system can cause program operation malfunctions. Solenoid, starter coil, motor, and certain other devices are electrically inductive in nature. Electrical disturbance in the air also can create force pulls to the PLC. These disturbances can be reduced or eliminated by the use of shielded interconnecting cable. Some of these reduction methods are shown in figure 27.2. Many systems have a master control relay systems for safety shutdown of the PLC operation. A typical master shutdown system is shown in figure 27.3. This picture shows the PLC system grounding scheme. This picture shows the I/O suppression techniques. This picture shows master control safety shutdown scheme. Homework. Handwriting all keywords and submitting them to Coach Facebook. Just do the online quiz and see you next time.